Happy Monday! I hope you had a wonderful weekend and that you're doing well on this Monday morning. If you're new here, I'm Elizabeth of Disjointed Dolls, and this is my sewing studio, Etsy store vlog, videos for YouTube. I make smart doll clothes, namely smart doll pair. I do some other sizes too, but mostly pair. Let's see, today is shop drop day. Woo woo. I do currently have the shop on vacation mode, so I can go over and take my pictures and then get everything listed. I do still need to sew snaps onto at least 2 of the tops that I had last week. I did not get to that this weekend. We were busy, so, but that's life. I'm not at anyone's schedule but my own, which is nice. So I do have a little Hobby Lobby haul for you today. I went last Friday and I kept everything in here so that way, I could show you today. I hopefully have some doll mail coming this afternoon, so I'll probably have a break and show that to you as well. But let's get into the Hobby Lobby haul. So first things first, I got another one of these. This is the dollhouse tile flooring. I do have 2 more of these because I'm trying to make a bathroom floor for a bathroom diorama. So I got another one of these because I have a big floor to cover. And then with the felt, I found this. It's like a cork board or cork material. So I thought it would be really cool, really cute to put it in like a picture frame without the glass and make it like a little doll pin board. What do you call it? I don't know. You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. You put push pins in. So, and then I got a can of blue spray paint and 2 cans of white spray paint because this weekend my dad's gonna come over and we're gonna repaint the camper that's right here. Pretty much the rest of the stuff I got is for the camper project. So this week I'm not doing craft week. That will be next week because my dad's going to come help me disassemble that and get it ready to be painted and all that good stuff. So 3 cans of spray paint. And then also for customizing the camper, I got some little sandpaper boards, which my dad recommended. And then I got a new X-Acto knife with blades. For the shop, I did get 3 packs of 12, so 36 snaps. For the camper reno, I got this rug I thought would be really cool on the floor. I got a little tiny paper towel holder. Hopefully it's big enough. It's 1/12 scale, so I guess we're gonna find out. But I mean, it's a camper, so everything's gonna be smaller. So, and then last but not least for the camper, I got a flag to hang either on the inside or maybe like on the outside on the back, cover up the window or something. Anyway, I thought it was cool, so that is what I got at Hobby Lobby. I did make 2 or 3 sales this weekend, so thank you to anyone who ordered from the shop. I'm currently at 97 sales, so I have 3 more to go before I hit 100, which is super exciting because I've been in business for almost a year. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm thankful to everybody who watches me and orders my stuff or just engages. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I really appreciate it. I've got quite a few things to list today. I'm going to send some pictures to my friend to see if there's anything that she would like me to hang on to for her. Just to be nice, she's my friend. So, so I'm gonna get this stuff put away and I'm going to go start taking pictures. I have reopened the shop from vacation mode. I have everything listed. I do need to go update a couple of things. But other than that, everything's ready to be, you know, viewed and looked at and ready to go. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go add my little clothing tags to everything and get that done. I have eaten lunch and my package came, so we're gonna open this really quick. This is just some doll props that I ordered from Crafty Girls of Avon. I will link down below. Get this opened. Just a couple of things, but I'm excited. They have some really lovely things in their shop. They're on Etsy. I don't want to go back and get more, but this is just what I went ahead and got today. So it is safely packaged. Let me put the box down and I'll move the camera. So let's go ahead and open it. Ooh. Aww. Alright, so we'll do the free gift last because then I'll show you their business stuff. But this is what I ordered. So first thing I ordered was some nail polishes. They are pastel. Looks like they're made out of beads. And then like a little topper, which is pretty clever. So there's those. I will grab a Smartie whenever we're done and we can gauge sizes. And then I got a romance novel, Mountains of Love. Let's open this and see how it looks. By CG Crafty. That's cute. Everything is packed really nicely too. So there's the book. It's pretty thick. Sarah's retreat in the mountains of Montana turns into an unexpected holiday romance. Sounds exciting. All right, and the pages are blank, so you could probably, you know, write some stuff if you wanted. But I like the dust cover. I think that's very clever. Cute. And then, let's see. I got 2 spoons. A jar of honey. And last but not least, we have a cup of tea with a lemon slice and a saucer. Yeah. So that is what I ordered. Let's have a look at our free gift. Okay, so here is their business card. And again, I'll link them down below. All right, let's looks like there's a notepad. It's really cute. Then we have a fall Halloween themed face mask. It is reversible, which is pretty cool. And then, we got a chocolate cupcake. Oh, isn't that cute? That's so sweet. Oh. All right, let me grab a Smartie. All right, so I have Hildy here. She was helping me model things for the shop today. All right, first let's start with the teacup, which I think is gonna be a little big. A little. I think most of these are for American Girl sizes, but the plate kind of works. It could be like a dessert plate, but the cup is a bit big. Maybe if we do perspectives, it'll be a little better, you know, but it's still cute. Okay, here is the cupcake. Looks pretty good there. Okay, the jar of honey. After I drop it, throw it around, you know. Honey. I think that works, definitely. I think that works. Do it this way. So I think that works. And if nothing else, it could be like a serving spoon. So glad I got those. The book. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good size. So there's what she looks like with the book. And then we'll just do one bottle of nail polish. Now that is clever. I think that looks really good. Yeah. All right. And then I'm pretty sure the mask is gonna have to be an American Girl mask, which is fine. I have American Girl dolls, so I'm not complaining. So overall, I would say they definitely have some really good stuff that could be used for Smarties and other similar sized BJDs, because probably this might look better with like a 70 centimeter doll. So like I said, I'll link them down below and I hope you check them out. Happy Tuesday afternoon. It is 1:45 and I've not done anything today. Well, Etsy wise, I took my mom to an appointment today, so I just got back from that. And yeah, let's see, I picked up some orders last night. I tidied up the room a little bit. I need to finish changing out the trash and putting away a few things. And then I thought maybe we would go ahead and start cutting out some stuff to sew together. Since craft week is next week, I can go ahead and get a head start on some stuff. That looks weird. Anyway, the only other things that are really going on this week is I got contacted about another commission this past weekend, and the supplies for that will be here Thursday. So I will film that process, but it might not be, it might be its own video, is what I'm trying to say, because next week is craft week, but I still want to work on the commission. So, other than that, that's the only thing I have going on this week that I am aware of. Of course, things could always change, but life is life, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm going to finish cleaning up in here, and I'll meet you at the cutting table. Okay, I am done tidying up around the room. So now we're going to go ahead and decide what fabric we're going to start with and what we're going to cut out. I'm leaning towards something green because that's the color that I have in the overlocker, and I don't feel like rethreading it right now. So let me grab green fabrics. Okay, these are the greens that I have currently in the fall bin. And I think I'm going to start with the green stretchy corduroy. I don't know, it's calling to me. So. Okay, so I definitely think some leggings. So let me go ahead and grab those patterns. We will do pear, and I think I have classic size leggings. Let me look. Okay, here is the pear flare leggings. I do not have a classic flare legging pattern, so I'll go ahead and cut out some pear ones, and then I will make a classic one. So I'd even go get more of this, I don't know. What is this? Is this 1 yard? Okay, it's a little over a yard, which is fine. That's really weird. Usually, I would think the line would run vertical, not horizontal, but I mean, it has some stretch, so I guess we'll go with that. Happy Wednesday. I've been kind of tired the past couple of days. I'm still kind of tired, but I'm going to push through because I want to get some stuff done. Today, what I need to do is make a pattern or find a pattern. I might go on the Smart Doll website and see if he has a classic stain prevention legging pattern, because that's what I use. I just altered it to make it a flare legging pattern. So I might go look and see if that's out there. If so, I'll print it off, cut it out, and we will make some classic leggings. If not, then I'll make a pattern and go that route. I have a decent amount left. I could probably get 4 pairs of classic leggings out of this. Hopefully. I need to cut out waistbands before I do anything for the 4 pair ones. And then we'll see how much I have left for classic. I do plan on going back out in a couple of weeks to get more fabric at Hobby Lobby, and I will pick up more of this corduroy and, you know, stock up. So I do also have black corduroy, but like I said, since green is what's on the machine, I want to order some black thread too for the serger overlocker. So let me hop on the computer, see what I can find, and I'll meet you back here once we start cutting into fabric. So I got 2 pairs of classic leggings out of the fabric I had left. So I'm going to finish cutting out waistbands. But I did want to hop on and say I just made a sale while I was cutting these out, and it officially put me over 100 items sold. So woohoo! I'm beaming, obviously. It's so awesome. I love it. I love making people happy. And I just got a review today from the customer that had me do the commission for the 1/6 scale pants, and they left a 5-star review. So I was so happy. It's been a really good day in the shop today. I'm not gonna lie. That has given me the motivation to not go lay back down and take a nap, because I told you I was tired when I came in here this afternoon. Just, you know, just tired. Not burnt out, but just tired. So I will pack up the orders probably this evening, so that way they can go in the mail tomorrow. But yes, so anyone who orders from my shop, thank you so much. I mean, heartfelt thank you, because I do this for fun and enjoyment and, I don't know, fulfillment. That's what it brings to me. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to work. I think when I get more of that fabric, I'm gonna try doing some cargo pants. I think that would be cool. I did get a couple of, a request on TikTok asking if I might could do some sewing tutorials, at least for the boy jeans. So I may do a tutorial for that. And in that instance, I will make pants for the shop. So I thought that was pretty cool. I have thought about selling some of my patterns, like the ones I've made, not like ones I've altered or anything. But I don't know. I need more people in my life who sew so they can try out the patterns for me. That way it makes sense to more people than just me. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do that one day, but for right now, I'm just enjoying sewing things myself. So this is a pretty easy pattern. All right, perfect. Let's see, I'll keep that for waistbands. Let's go up here. I really like to make a wrap skirt pattern. So I've not made one of those before, but I think it would be cool. I do want to do more pattern experimentation. So yeah, that's not gonna fit. Nope, nope, nope. So I started watching Harlots on Hulu, and I'm really enjoying it. I kept seeing clips of it on TikTok, and it just looked interesting, so I started watching it. I like the time period that it's set in. Can't say I have a favorite character yet. I do kind of lean more towards Fanny. She seems kind of endearing. But then again, I'm only on episode 4 of season 1, so there's plenty of time for that to change. So I don't know that we'll get to sewing these things together today. I'll probably do that tomorrow, because they ought to not take that long. They're pretty simple patterns, so. Oh, but I think one of the reasons I really am enjoying the Harlots is because I really love the costumes. The costumes are so beautiful. I'm not sure how historically accurate they are. I'm sure there's a bit of accuracy, but I love the costumes. So. I don't know, there was one point in my teenage years I thought maybe I would be working the movies. Not as like an actress or anything, but working on sets, special effects. Not that that really exists much anymore, because everything is CGI and AI, so. I keep telling my husband that I think maybe one of these days I'll contact a alterations shop, because there's plenty around here with it being a military town, and see if they're taking apprentices. Not because I want to like do that for a job or anything, but I would like to know how to do things better. So. Alright, there's 2 front pieces. I have an Amazon order coming tomorrow with a bunch of supplies in it for the shop and for the commission that I'm going to work on. So, looking forward to that. I'll do a Amazon haul. But I'm getting some snaps, like for the front of jeans, so I'm really excited about that. So I would like to make more professional looking jeans and not just almost complete, having to be held in place by a pin. So, yeah. Okay, so here is what we got out of, I think it was either a yard or a yard and a half of the stretchy green corduroy. I got 2 pair of pencil skirts, 2 classic flare leggings, and then 4 pair flare leggings. And then this is how much fabric I have left. I think I'm going to hang on to the rest of this because I may be able to use it for next week's craft week for the camper customization. That's the word I was looking for. I wanted to say repaint, but customization is the right word. So gonna hang on to this and set it over here to the side. So instead of cutting out more stuff this afternoon before I have sewn together what I just cut out, I'm actually gonna get on Canva and create an insert. I want to really do something where like I can write customers' names, like a hi, thank you, so and so for ordering from my shop, and then maybe include like a promo code or something, like Cast Cash or something. I don't know. Anyway, I want to do something like that. I do have some cardstock, so I may print off a couple that I can put into my orders that I have to ship out tomorrow. And then maybe eventually, when it's in the budget, I'll have funds to get like professional ones printed or something. But anyway, I'm gonna get to work on that and just kind of take my time with it. got this made up, and the prototype print looks good, so I'm going to go ahead and print some off on cardstock. And I'll start cutting them apart, and that's probably what I'll do for the end of the day. I think I'm also going to print off some more of my clothing tags because I have a few of those left, and those take forever to cut out and get ready. So I might go ahead and work on some of those too, just to replenish my stock. Yeah, so if I don't see you past this clip, I will see you all tomorrow. Good Thursday morning. At least I hope it is for you, because me and the printer are having it out this morning. I am down to my last sticker that I used to close up the packages that go into the envelopes. So I needed to print more, and I've been using these Avery 2-inch round labels. And let's see, this one, the printer only printed halfway down, so I got it fixed and I was able to print the rest of that. Let's see, I did get one that printed fine. Let's see, this one only printed just that top half, so the upper lip is darker than the rest. This one, again, it only wanted to print halfway. And this one printed half on the labels and half on the sheet. So I'm going to have to go through and cut the good ones and keep those. But that put me in mind that I think maybe next week I'm going to put in an order to Vistaprint and actually get some nice glossy stickers printed. And a bunch of them, so I don't have to have it out with the printer every, month or whatever. And it was doing just fine last night. I got a bunch of my little promo code inserts and item labels, little round ones I sew onto the clothes, printed out and cut out. That took forever to cut those out, but regardless. Yeah, so that's been my morning so far. I did get my 2 orders packed up, so anyone who ordered this week, thank you so much. It means the world to me. Let's see, I have opened international shipping for anyone who's interested if you're overseas. It's been quite the morning already, like I said, with the printer. It's just... Anyway, yeah, so today we're going to be sewing together the things that we cut out earlier this week. And then probably we're having company this weekend, so I don't know that I'll get anything done over the weekend, with the exception of getting started on the camper. I'm really looking forward to that. I think tomorrow, after done running errands and cleaning up the house and stuff, if I have time, I might try to start taking it apart if possible and cleaning it really good. I might take it outside and hose it down, just so it's ready to, be painted and customized. Which we will have a special guest. My dad's gonna help me. I told him I don't have to show his face, but I'm gonna film the process, so he might be on camera, so he was aware of that. Yeah, so I'm going to cut these bad boys out. I'm going to probably take a break to get Matt off to work. He's currently at morning PT, which if you're not familiar with the military, every morning soldiers will go exercise. Um, so yeah, that's interesting. So then he'll, come home and like get ready for the work day and stuff. And yeah, that's how that works. Gonna get the paper cutter out, cut the stickers. I don't know what I'll do with the crappy ones, because I feel bad just tossing them. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna get business cards yet because I have a whole stack of thank you cards. A whole stack, and I don't want to get rid of these either. I like how they match the holographic stuff, so yeah, that's how we're at. Let's see, some other things I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about rearranging the studio. I'm not sure how. I do have a desk that I hope to be bringing here maybe in the next few months. It's down at my mother-in-law's house, so it just needs to be brought up, but it's got like the built-in shelving and stuff on the side, which would be very handy for storage and things. So yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, I want to get that here, obviously, but then not sure how I would rearrange the rest of the room, because then that would give me lots of surface area to do things on, because I would love to have a designated packing table instead of either moving around the sewing desk or moving around my computer desk to pack orders. Yeah, so we'll see. I would also like to get a taller like bookcase or taller type shelving for fabric storage. Yeah, just to, I don't know, give myself more space, storage, and to better organize my fabrics. So we shall see. On that note, I'm gonna get back to work, and I will see you all at the sewing desk. Okay, I have finished one corduroy skirt. Um, it's a bit snug. I guess maybe I didn't account as much as I should have for the not as much stretch of the fabric as I'm used to. I mean, it'll go on. It takes a little finagling. And I'm glad that I left the back open because I'm going to put a snap on the back. And if I had not left it open, I don't know that I would have had enough room. To get it on over the hips. However, normally with my pencil skirts, I have them put on, well, I instruct customers to put them on over the head. That's what it looks like, and I think it looks really good. I'm going to keep this one because I really want one for my collection. So I might go ahead and just finish sewing up the seam. That way I can see how it looks coming down over the head. Usually I remove the head and just come down like shoulder, over the shoulders. Anyway, because with the pencil skirts, you want it to have a tight fit, but bringing it up from the bottom, it won't fit over her hips. So I'm going to do this last little, just sew that together and see how it looks coming down. And then I have this one, which is for the shop. And I'll know if I can sew it up all the way or if I need to rework this thing. If I don't have to put a snap on it, even better. So yeah, let me do this up really quick and we'll see where we're at. All right, moment of truth. Let's see how this works. Please work. Hopefully the leggings will not be as tight, and they will go up the way they're supposed to. That's usually how my stuff works. It's like the pencil skirts you got to put on this way, but then leggings and stuff are fine. So it's weird, I don't know. Don't pay attention to the back, it just looks funky because of how it got sewn. And just a little bit more. Okay, so there's what it looks like, and it can be worn down a little bit to accentuate the tummy, or it can be brought up to be flat. I prefer tummy accentuation though. And then, you know, we just bring it down a little bit to put the stand in. All right, I guess that one's getting sewn up all the way in the back. Works for me. I said, it's just with this pattern, I don't know. Like I said, I want them to hug the curves, so it's got to be put on a different way. Heelie's back here because I tried it on her to see how it looked. The waist fit, but it was very, very loose in the leg area, thigh. So yeah, I think this is really cute. I really like this. Anyway, I just have to sew this up, add the tag, and it's done. It makes kind of a cute little tube dress too. Oh goodness. Okay, so I got my Amazon order, and I want to show you what I got and the things that I got for the commission that I'm going to do. Also, I may be doing another commission because I think somebody might want a dress that's out there in a different size, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's focus on this. After this, I will be ending this week's vlog. Just going to work on editing the vlog and on leggings, and the next week will be craft week, so hope you guys are as excited for that as I am. I have lots of ideas for the really cool camper customization we're gonna do. Okay, okay, these are snaps, but they look humongous. There's also some giant ones in there. 8, 10, 13. Oh, I'll look into that. I got some snaps. Okay, this is one thing that I got for the commission. So these are like heart links, like you would use for jewelry making. They're silver and gold, so that's part of what I'm using for the commission. I also got some glue-on rhinestones in multiple sizes for the commission, because these, the little itty bitty ones, are going to be glued onto here. Get rid of that. These are clasps, like spring-loaded clasps. I will show you why whenever I film the commission, because I needed something to close it with. We're gonna try these. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, this, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but it is like chain, rhinestone chain. Also for the commission. Is it the last thing for the commission? Yes. Okay, so those things were for the commission. How many snaps did I get? More snaps, which are still kind of big, so those might be for something else. This, hopefully, is the right size. I couldn't find any smaller than this. This is snaps for, like, pants. I guess they'll be small enough. We'll try it out and see. Some of them are kind of a bit large. We'll see. This is not necessarily crafting related, but this is my salted caramel coffee. Zero sugar coffee flavor. And then the last things that I got that I'm actually really excited to try, a lino cut kit for making like essentially rubber stamps, but they're made out of linoleum, but these ones are, I'm pretty sure, that pink rubbery material. So this is a beginner kit. Because my friend is doing the ice tie-dyeing of the fabric for me, I want to make some cute, like, hippie style pants with some really pretty, like, stamping on the side. So to go with this, because there is a difference, I ordered Speedball, which is like the top brand. I got gold metallic fabric paint and black fabric paint. Ink. Not paint, ink. New medium, okay. Yeah, so it's just something cool and new to play around with. I think the last like new tool I got was the Bedazzler, so lots of new things in this week's, well, not that I order every week, but in this Amazon haul. And Amazon actually just dropped off the last package I was waiting for, which is plexiglass for the camper customization. So with this, I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. If you decided that you liked the zaniness of the channel, and decided to subscribe, I appreciate you. If you ordered in my shop this week, I appreciate you. I love all of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.